pagbati na may ngiti sa aking mga labi. Naghahanap ba kayo ng makakatuwang sa pagre-review ng inyong anak? Meron yan sa DepEd. Ang ETUlay online tutorial ay libre at handog ng ating kagawaran sa pangunguna ng OUA ICTS EdTech. Ito ay isang proyektong makatutulong sa mga mag-aaral, katuwang ang mga magulang o kasama sa kani-kanilang tahanan para masagutan at maunawaan ang mga modules. Hangad din ng programang ETUlay ang matulungan ang ating mga guro sa kanilang mga blended learning classes. Ang ating ETUlay ay mula kinder hanggang senior high school. Bukod sa academics, meron din tayong mga special programs gaya ng All is Wellness, Reading and Math Remediation, Storytelling, Mommy Tech Talks, Klase sa Gramatika,
Mabuhay! Good day to all! I am your tutor Madge. Welcome to ETUlay, a free online tutorial, an initiative of the Department of Education, Information and Communications Technology Service, Educational Technology Unit, ICTS EdTech. This program is aimed at helping and assisting learners from kindergarten, senior high school, ALS, Alive and SPED learners. Aside from answering the modules, the ETUlay is offering programs which you will surely look forward to. Together with our parents and teachers, the ETUlay will bridge the gaps where difficulty and ease meet in learning new knowledge and skills. So, let us prepare our modules, pen and paper. Ready your mind to see and hear worthwhile and interesting lessons. Let us now study and learn, together with our volunteer online tutors. Tara na!
Hello, Tutor C! Kamusta po? Ayan, Tutor C, parang kailangan mo yata ng microphone, Tutor C. Hindi wala akong naririnig. Ayan!
Okay na. Hello everyone!
Ayan.
Good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Tutor Marky.
Hello, Tutor C! Isang amazing na hapon po sa iyo, Tutor C, and also sa ating mga amazing na mga grade 8 learners. Ayan, kamusta ka, Tutor C?
Yes, doing fine, Tutor Marky. Medyo nakakapag-adjust na sa mga puyat at pagod ng bigla ang back natin sa face-to-face. So hopefully masustain natin ito. Medyo nagkalaman na ulit ang pisngi ko. How about you?
Wow, parang Tutor C, parang kompleto ka ng tulog yata ngayon, di ba?
Oh.
Ayan. Ako ngayon, Tutor C, ay panandalian munang umalis sa school kasi nga nagpaalam ako sa aking school head na ako muna ay mag-work from home muna ng gantong oras kasi kayo ay may ETUlay. Kasi at this moment po kasi wala kaming internet sa school. That's why sabi ko nga dahil may ETUlay naman ay pinayagan naman niya ako. Ayan. Alright, so Tutor C, today is quarter 4, week 4. Kaya naman, of course, syempre, magpapakilala muna ako. Ako po si Tutor Marky from SDO Bulacan. Kasama ko po si
Tutor Z from SDO Tarlac Province po, everyone.
Ayan. So this is the DepEd ETUlay online tutorial Science 8 every Monday from 1:40 p.m. to 2:20 p.m. At tayo po ay live na mapapanood sa Facebook page ng DepEd ETUlay and of course sa YouTube channel ng DepEd ETUlay. And of course, yes. Tutor C. Ayan na. Kumbaga, tinry ko kanina yung timer, Tutor C, kaya gagamit muna ako ng timer sa cellphone. So, Tutor C, I see. Take it over. Timer starts now.
Alright, so good afternoon po sa inyong lahat. Monday na naman together with Tutor Marky and Tutor Z. Ang unang-una natin nakita, Tutor Marky, ay si Grace Ernie Echeekowian. I'm not sure kung na-pronounce ko ng tama. From YouTube siya bumate. Si Jessica Pascual, good afternoon po. From Ramon National High School, Jasmine Per, Cabildo Usabal, Irish Nicole, Angelica Hulba watching from Ramon National High School then, Angel Rose Nolasco, Leia De Vera as always is present with us, Cariel Contano, Jessica Pascual, Angel Rose, si Stella Maris, of course, kasama natin lagi yan, and si Al J. Fulgencio, Shiverlin SH, I'm not sure kung paano basahin. Good afternoon sa iyo, Berlin. Kurt Ivan Santiago Binoya, good afternoon from Ramon. And Katrina Santiago, Aaron Ace Milo. And of course, nagbago tumalon. Nasaan na ang mga bago natin? Charles Daniel Ganoy, Jessica Pascual, Kurt Axel Puro. So,
Alright.
meron pa ba tayo, Marky?
Ayan,
There you
tumunog
go.
na,
So, good
tutor.
afternoon
Okay,
po
time
sa
is
inyong
up.
lahat.
Alright, so overall, Tutor Z, nakita ko dito sa ating comment section ang mga schools na talaga namang sumusubaybay pa rin talaga sa atin up to now. Kahit na tayo
Yes.
nasa fourth quarter na, week 4, ang Ramon National High School, Santa Lucia
Oo.
National High School, Catmon National High School, ang Partida National High School, at meron pa tayo ditong Pulong Buhangin National High School, and Don Mariano
Yun.
nawala. Don Mariano Marcos National.
National High School.
Ayan.
Yes. Don
And
Mariano
thank you very
National High
much
School.
po. So of course, syempre Tutor Z, ang aming pong paglalambing namin ni Tutor Z po sa ating mga grade 8 learners. Of course, sa ating mga teachers, hello din po sa mga principals sa talagang sumusubaybay sa ating online. Paki-share po ang ating online tutorial session. Ayan na, pakipindot na po yung share kasi nakikita din po namin dito kung may share badge na po. Di ba, Tutor Z, nakita ko dito sa comment section eh. So,
Yes.
malay natin, mapili ka namin para maging chair of the quarter. Ayan. Paki-share na po, comment lang po kung na-share na. Ayan. So, and, Tutor Z, ay ito na. Sabi ko nga kanina, week quarter 4, napakabilis na ng panahon, Tutor Z, nasa last quarter na tayo. At tayo ay nasa week 4 na. Ayan. So, Tutor Z, ano ulit yung title natin this afternoon?
This episode, Tutor Marky, about, of course, sa ating mga topic for today, Science 8 ay classifying and naming organisms. That is by Tutor Marky.
Ayan, so thank you very much, Tutor Z. Napakagandang introduction. And of course, ang ating gagamitin or ginagamit na module as a reference for our session this afternoon. And of course, syempre, ang Science 8 Quarter 4 Module 4 na entitled Classifying and Naming Organisms, Kingdom Archaebacteria, Eubacteria, Protists, and fungi. So ito po ay galing sa Schools Division of Bulacan. So ayan, sa mga taga Bulacan. So thank you very much sa ating writers. So si Ma'am Michelle Sanchez, Kimberly Liobo, Jennifer Rivera, Danjeline Heraldo, and Ma'am Christine May Cruz. And thank you very much sa ating development team of this module. Ayan.
Alright.
Tutor Z. So si Tutor Z, ano naman ang ating most essential learning competency?
Yes, for our most essential learning competencies, for week 4, of course, i-classify natin ang organisms using the hierarchical taxonomic system and explain the concept of a species.
Ayan. So thank you very much, Tutor Z. And for our learning goals, first one is to recognize the importance of biodiversity, define taxonomy, and lastly is to identify the classification of organisms based on certain characteristics. Yes. And for that, so what I need to know, of course, here are the reminders. So, Tutor Z, ako muna po mauna. So, the first one is to take the pre-test prepared at the start of the module. Take time in reading and understanding the lesson and follow instructions carefully. Third one is to use a clean sheet of paper or just comment on your comment section for answers for each activity or assessment. And lastly, try to recall and connect the ideas that you had in the lower years. For the follow-up reminder, here is Tutor Z.
Yes, try to recall. Iba pala yung call. Okay. Alright, don't hesitate to ask. Of course, syempre dapat maintindihan class. So if you're confused, magtanong lang. Be honest when doing the activities. Record only what you have really observed. Take the post-test para alam natin kung hanggang saan na natutunan at ano ang i-remedial natin. And check your answers, of course, sa self-assessment and post-test. Tutor Marky?
Ayan, so na-gets na natin ang ating grade 8 learners. Siyempre, ready na sa ating online. And of course, bago ang lahat, here are the recognition at stake. Siyempre, meron tayong mahusay duty faster thinker tuti, Sitastic tuti, mahusay teacher, and of course, mahusay school. So talaga namang
Yes.
aabangan natin yung tutor sa ating recognition. Siyempre, fourth quarter na, sino-sino ba, ano-anong mga school o sino ba yung mga teachers na talagang hanggang dulo ay nanonood sa atin at nakikipag-participate. Right,
That
Tutor
is
C?
correct. Yes, Tutor Marky, kumbaga dati weekly yan eh. Pero this
Yes.
time, dahil nasa fourth, kumbaga last lap na tayo, tingnan natin
Yes.
yung talagang matatag na kasama natin araw-araw sa bandang dulo.
Okay, sino ba yung may mga pa-mighty band na talagang kapit na kapit sa atin? Okay, talagang virtual hug tayo kahit di tayo ng mga nagkakasama. Siyempre, dito lang tayo tutor nakakapag-usap, nakakapagtarong tayo ng communication sa ating ETUlay. And of course, siyempre, sa gaya ng reminders na nabanggit namin kanina, we're going to take the pre-test. So, the directions are read each question carefully, choose the letter of the correct answer, use a separate sheet of paper for your answers or comment it down. So just like this. All right.
Yes.
So, Tutor C, take it over. The first question.
Yes, so grade 8 ang ating unang question para sa ating pre-test. He developed the modern taxonomic system. So sino ba ito? Si A. Albert Einstein ba yan? B. Carolus Linnaeus? C. Charles Darwin? Or si D. Ernest Rutherford? So syempre pre-test, hindi ko medyo nalilito ako ng konti. Kunwari, okay. Tutor Marky, bago siya tumalon, Stella Maris Lapos, sabi niya letter B daw siya. Mark Lester, letter B. Antricia Valenzuela, B rin siya. Pero pagdating kay Charles Daniel Ganoy, letter A. And Stella Maris, letter B. How about on your end, Tutor Marky?
Ayan, so I have here Beverly Lungaya, letter B, ang kanyang answer. Aaron S. Milo, letter B. Rain Eugenio, letter B. Kimberly Manias, letter B. Monique, ayan, umakyat na si Monique, letter B din ang answer niya. Alright, so Mary Rose Santos, letter D naman ang kanyang sagot. So let's reveal now the answer for our pre-test question number 1. The one who developed the modern taxonomy system is letter B,
Yan,
Carolus Linnaeus. Ayan,
nag-enjoy ako sa camera ko. Ang linaw-linaw ng dating.
Wow, para namang napaganda ang lighting mo dyan, Tutor Siwa.
Oo
Kasi
nga.
ako naiwan ko sa school ang aking ring light, kaya naman medyo madilim-dilim ako dito. Alright, for our question number 2, let's move on. So how are group of organisms rank? So paano ba sila nira-rank? So is it letter A, highest to lowest? Letter B, increasing to decreasing? Letter C, largest to smallest? Or letter D, smallest to largest. All right. So, ayan. So, hello po. Ayan, talaga namang comment lang ng comment. Of course, huwag natin kakalimutang mag-share sa ating online session. Huwag natin kalilimutan. Hindi lang po tayo answer ng answer. Share din tayo ng share para siyempre, the more, the merrier. Mas masaya, di ba? So, ang ating tutor sa akin, nakikita ko dito si Stella Maris Lapus, letter D ang kanyang answer. Si Justin Layug naman ay letter B. Jamela Castro Osdanya, letter D. Eliza Nicole Sawa, letter A naman yung kanya. Daisy Santos de la Cruz, letter A. Laika Galang Pagdangalan, letter A. Kimberly Maningas, letter A. Sa inyo po, Tutor C?
Yes, I'm not sure kung nabasa mo na to, Tutor Marky. Marian Shin Eugenio, letter number 1 siya. Si Rain Eugenio is letter D. Aldrin Mark Pulayan, nasa number 1 pa rin siya. So that's basically it on my end, Tutor Marky.
Alright, so let's now reveal our answer in question number 2. The answer is letter C, largest to smallest.
So largest to smallest pala yan.
Okay. For Tutor C, for question number 3.
Yes, for question number 3, for any organism to be identified, a blank is given. A, ancient name ba yan? B, full name? C, scientific name? Or D, surname? Para sa mga organism na mabibigyan ng pangalan, ano ang ibibigay sa kanya? Alright, so, A, B, C, or D?
Ayan. So, okay lang dyan, Ezekiel Loreto. Parang mali, gumanon siya. Si Beverly naman, ouch. O, di ba? May kurot na nadarama si Beverly. Hello Jan, Beverly. Kamusta po sa mga taga Isabela na talagang sumusubaybay sa atin? Hello po. Talagang school dyan ay Ramon National High School talaga. Up to now ay talagang kapit na kapit. So hello po. So dito, Tutor C, nakikita ko dito si Charles Daniel Ganoy, letter D ang kanyang answer. Jessica Pascual, letter C. Janelle Triñanes, letter C. Kimberly Malingas, letter C. Aidan Dipuyart, letter
Yes,
C. Ayan. So yun po,
also
Tutor
Stella
C.
Maris, tapos si Ma'am Nenita Martin Tolentino, hello ma'am,
Hello
letter
po.
C siya. Justin Rosalayog, letter B.
Ayan. So now what is our answer for question number 3? The answer is letter C, scientific name. Ayan. Kung
Yes.
baga naalala ko dito, Tutor C, yung pera o bayong. Okay.
Mhm.
Kung naalala mo ba yun? O yung kapanahunan. Wow,
Oo.
kapanahunan. Yung game show talaga naman. Pati scientific name sinasama sa kanilang
Yes.
question. So, yaman
Kapanahonan
din
nila.
yan nila. Okay. So, now, so comment your answers and good job sa ating sa inyong try. Hello po kay Ma'am Ninita Martin. Hello po mga tutors. Hello
Hello
din
ma'am.
po Ma'am Ninita. Ayan. So ngayon si Ezekiel nag-yes na siya. Ay, tutor si kanina no.
That's
Parang,
correct. That's correct.
ayan. So
Oo
comment
naman,
your
kahit magkamali tayo, ang mahalaga ay natututo tayo ng continuously. Yung
yes.
numbers, pwedeng magbago yan.
Ayan si Sir Mark Lester, perfect 3. O, di
Ay,
ba? Hello po.
yes,
Congrats
Sir
naman,
Mark.
sir. Hello po, Sir Mark. Ayan. So let's now start our discussion for this afternoon. All right. So I'll be giving you this particular picture. So based on the picture, so tulungan natin si Tutor C. Okay?
Ah,
Grade 8
pala.
learners. Okay? Ano ba yung mga familiar kayo nakikita dun sa picture? Paki-comment nga po. Ayan.
See, oo.
So, tingnan natin yung mga pictures. Kung ako, syempre, ako gumawa ng PowerPoint, kaya alam ko kung sino yung mga, ano-ano yung mga to. But then, grade 8 learners, tulungan natin si Tutor si mamaya
Oo nga.
i-identify niya kung ano yung mga, kung paano yung mga familiar plants niya or animals ba
Yes.
yung nakita niya sa picture.
So, ang organism, Tutor Marky, para magkaroon sila ng idea, kasama
Yes
yung
po.
mga plants.
Yes po,
Hindi
Tutor
lang yung
C.
animals.
Yes. So,
Oo.
ako dito may nakikita na ako, talang tinulungan na lang talaga si Tutor. Sabi dito may mga tarsier, merong
Yes.
nature, kalikasan.
Nakalimutan ko na yung usa natin eh. Pagtagalog kasi
Ayan.
ang hirap maalala.
Yes. Ayan, may deer with a question mark, o, di ba? So, ito kinumpleto na ni Aidan, si Earth, Tarsier, Deer, Coral Reef, Swamps, o, di ba? So, parang
Yes.
nagkaroon na sino ba yun? Ng idea or pinerfect niya na kung ano yung
Oo.
mga nakalagay.
Oo
So si
nga, no.
Aidan. Hello Aidan, thank you very much. Kaya lang may question mark pa siya pero okay lang din yan kasi nag-guess pa siya. Ayan. So siguro Tutor C, natulungan na tayo ni Aidan, ano?
Yes,
So,
i-insert ko lang to Tutor Marky, sabi ni Ma'am
yes po.
Nenita, different organisms, group of organisms, depende sa different habitats daw.
Yes, very good. Thank you very
Yun.
much, Ma'am Ninita. Talagang si Ma'am Ninita ay tinutulungan niya rin tayo mga tutors dito sa pagpapabigay ng information sa ating mga grade 8 learners. Thank you, Ma'am Ninita. Talaga namang good job talaga si Ma'am Ninita. And for that, so yaman rin nabanggit ni Ma'am Ninita, it is a group of different organisms in a certain place. So, and that is what we call biodiversity.
Wow.
Okay, biodiversity. And of course, syempre, nilagay ko dyan, Tutor C, yung Philippines and our very own planet. It is because our Philippines is good or very good tayo. It is one of the most,
Diverse.
diverse or kumbaga, mataas yung percentage ng magandang biodiversity natin. Okay. Sabi nga ang ating direct, sabi nga, samut-saring buhay. Ayan. Thank you very much po. At may pa-insert pa talaga si Direk sa atin. And of course, syempre, yaman din namang ang biodiversity. It is something that sabi nga nina, a variety of plants, animals, and microorganisms, and even the bacteria. Kumbaga, lahat tayo ay parte ng isang biodiversity. So, it describes the different kinds of ecosystems and habitats that occurs in, just like for example, deserts, in the forests, wetlands, mountains, lakes, rivers, places, and where we grow crops of food. In short, Tutor C, lahat tayo ay nabubuhay or parte ng isang biodiversity, right, Tutor C?
Yes.
So, kumbaga, kailangan din natin ang biodiversity at kailangan din tayo ng biodiversity. So, meaning to say, talagang may connection tayo, may connection tayo sa biodiversity. So, kailangan natin siyang pangalagaan. So, ano ba yung mga nabibigay na advantage ng isang magandang biodiversity? Syempre, dahil nga sabi natin kanina, ito ay interconnected tayo with the biodiversity, ito yung nagpo-provide din sa atin ng mga pangangailangan natin bilang isang tao. So ibig
Yes.
sabihin, kailangan din nating pangalagaan ang environment, which is part doon ay yung biodiversity. So syempre, ano ba yung mga napapakinabangan natin? So pag yung pagkain natin, okay, yung mga nasa paligid natin. So and even sa atin yung may mga papers tayo. So yung mga papel na ginagamit natin, it is also a product of a good biodiversity kasi nanggagaling yan sa ating mga puno. And so, Tutor C, meron po bang ayan? Ano ang Tutor C? Ano yung nabanggit ni Direk sa atin?
Si
Parang
Direk?
gusto kong, parang gusto kong
Lahat ng bagay ay
magkaugnay. Yes, magkaugnay ang lahat. So, you mean to say, sabi nga, tama nga si Direk. So, we are all interconnected. So, ibig sabihin, kapag naapektuhan yung isa, maapektuhan din tayo, di ba? Tutor C. Ngayon, kaya nga Tutor C, medyo nararamdaman natin, pero kahit na summer, pero nagkakaroon tayo ng tag-ulan or rainy season. Okay, di ba? Parang hindi, napabago-bago na. So, ibig sabihin, it also, tawag dito, at the bottom part, kailangan din natin ang pangalagaan ng bawat isa. Ayan.
That is correct.
Ayan.
Kasi unang-una, Tutor Marky, para mabuo ang ating ecosystem, kailangan talaga natin ng iba-ibang biosphere. Yung meron tayo sa water, sa land, sa air. So ganun. Kaya hindi pwedeng masira ang isa dahil maaapektuhan yung iba.
Yes, talaga naman. Okay. So kaya nga mag-alagaan tayo, di ba? Wow.
Yes.
Okay. So, may nabanggit dito si Marniel, 1.75 million species have been identified. Siguro, nabanggit niya yon kasi it is also part of the biodiversity. So, dahil lang naman din nabanggit namin ni Tutor C ang definition or even description regarding biodiversity, grade 8 learners, so meron tayo ditong thumbs up tsaka thumbs down. So ngayon, i-copy nyo or just simply comment yung thumbs up and thumbs down kapag thumbs up kapag correct or sa tingin yung tama or thumbs down naman kapag mali. Okay. Okay, from our first statement, Tutor Z. Ayan, gumagalaw yung mic ko.
First statement. A rich biodiversity provides more food resources. Alright? So, ang rich daw na biodiversity, nagbibigay ng maraming supply ng pagkain. Is that tama or is that wrong? Okay, standby tayo.
So, nakita ko dito, Tutor C, Stella Maris Lapus, thumbs up daw. Okay, as well as Jamela Osdanya, Aiden Day Puyart. Okay, Laika Galang Pagdanganan, Janelle Kabilin. Okay,
Janela
Mark Lester.
Belingon.
Ayan. And Mary Rose Santos, Aaron Ace Milo, thumbs up. Ayan, talagang gets nila. So the answer is thumbs up. Correct. Okay, for our second statement, protecting biodiversity avoids natural disasters. Disasters. Okay.
Disasters. Protecting biodiversity avoids natural. Okay, sige. Number 2 na po tayo para alam natin na meron tayong sinasagot. Okay, Janelle Kabilin, Tutor Marky, thumbs up siya sa number 2. What else?
Alright.
Jerome Osdanya, thumbs up din siya. Number 2, Beverly Joyce Lungayan, Marniel Kylus Truel Ramos, Christine Gale Santos. Hello, Christine Gale. Ikaw, Tutor Marky, mabilis dito.
Ayan, si Kurt Furok. Ayan, hello, thumbs up. Leia De Vera, thumbs up din. Okay, Ann Tricia Valenzuela, thumbs up. Double thumbs up pa yung kaya niya. Alright, so our statement number 2 is, alright, approve, thumbs up. Ayan. Thank you very much. And for our third statement, I think it will be the last for this one, Tutor Z.
Biodiversity supports medicinal resources only. Okay? Take note, biodiversity supports medicinal resources only. Okay, Stella Maris Lapos, Tutor Marky, I saw him her thumbs down. Beverly Joyce as well, thumbs down. Janelle Kabilin, thumbs down.
As well as Chloe Viernes, Eliza Sawal, Marinel Ramos, Ezekiel Loreto. Alright, so Ace Azarcon, super duper daming thumbs down. Alright, okay, kasi ang dami eh. Alright, so for our third statement, the answer is thumbs down kasi syempre hindi lang naman medicinal resources. Gaya nung nabanggit ko kanina, even yung mga pangangailangan natin sa bahay, alright, so paper production, alright, ito ay even our food, okay, ito ay pinusuportahan ng ating biodiversity. Ayan, thank you very much sa ating grade 8 learners na sa inyong participation. And on that note, ayan, Tutor C, yaman ng daming biodiversity ang pinag-uusapan na rin. At sa biodiversity ay maraming mga species, okay, or animals na makikita, right, Tutor C? And even plants, living organisms, okay. Meron tayong isang tao na ang pangalan niya ay Carolus Linnaeus. No, kung saan si Carolus Linnaeus is ang Swedish botanist, okay, the one who studies plants, developed a modern taxonomic system of classifying organisms. So ibig sabihin, sabi niya, ang dami na nating mga organisms sa ating biodiversity, bakit kailangan na natin siyang i-order, okay, i-organize, thank you very much, Tutor C. O nagkaroon tayo ng system of classifying those organisms. At doon po, nagkaroon ng tinatawag na taxonomy. So, came from a Greek word, taxis, meaning arrangement, and nomos means method. So, a method of arranging or classifying the organism. So, he is Carolus Linnaeus. Ayan, you can see.
According to Stella Maris Lapus, siya daw ang nag-arrange ng system of classification from general to specific, tulad na nakikita natin ngayon dun.
Alright, so thank you very much. So, sabi nga dito, Tutor C, tama siya. So, in general to specific, so it is in a hierarchy of groups for taxonomy. Kumbaga, level by level, Tutor C. Sabi nga kanina sa question natin, di ba? Sabi nga kanina, kina-classify siya from domains, at yung domains yung pinakamalaki, yung malawak rather. So, and then down to a kingdom. Next to a kingdom, Tutor C, ay
this is phylum. Kung tama nakikita ko, class.
Yes,
malabo na yung iba, Tutor Marky.
Alright po, after yung class, so kapag in-arrange pa natin siya, mas pinaliit pa natin, it is in order. Next to order is a family. So after the family is a genus, and lastly is the species. So meaning to say, naka-arrange siya in order of classifying. So meaning to say, from general to specific, tama nga binanggit natin ng ating student kanina. So from general, domain, yung pinakamalawak, and then species, which is the most specific classification of our organism. So,
Tutor Marky, that was
yes,
Stella Maris.
Ano po?
Si Stella Maris yun, regular natin.
Alright, according to Stella, thank you very much, Stella Maris. So, ayan, so dahil dito, so sabi nga, Tutor C, kapag yung order ng yung hierarchy ba na to, kapag nabago yung position, like for example, nagpalit yung order tsaka class, okay lang?
Nope, hindi pwede.
Ayan. So, tama si Tutor C.
Kasi
So,
Tutor Marky and grade 8, ano yan, yung kumbaga, magiging specific sila pababa. So, hindi mo pwedeng pagbaliktarin.
Ayan. Thank you very much, Tutor C. Yes, correct. Tama si Tutor C. Kasi kaya sabi, ang ginawa ni Carolus Linnaeus, in order na talaga siya. Hindi siya pwedeng magkabali-baliktad.
Yes. And Tutor Marky, may standby lang tayo ditong questionan. Doon sa nagtanong, sasagutin ni Tutor Marky, ano daw yung phylum? So, mamaya masasagot siguro.
Alright.
Yes,
so, mamaya masasagot natin yung phylum. Ayan. So, ayan. In hierarchical order. So, now, let's move on. So, syempre, dahil dyan, so here is a table of sample classification of organisms. So, ito ay, kung makikita nyo sa pinaka-leftmost part ng ating table, ito yung category kanina na pinakita ko na kanina na ginawa ni Carolus Linnaeus from, hindi lang nakalagay dito yung domain. So, from kingdom up to species. So, as you can see, class here, so since the topmost, it is, those are the general names for domestic cat, dog, bangus, wolf, and lion. So, under them, yung pangalan nila or yung classification nung kanilang species in terms dun sa kingdom, sa phylum, class, order, family, genus, and also the species. So, kung mapapansin nyo po dito, di ba, kung ano yung phylum ni domestic cat, ni dog, ni the bangus, ni wolf, and ni lion, which is core data, pare-parehas lang. As well as yung kingdom nila, okay? Dun sa cat and dog, yung class naman nila is mammalia as well as wolf and lion. So in short, grade 8 learners, dito sa pagkakaayos nung inayos nga yung yung order ng hierarchy ng mga organisms, pero yung grupo na kinabibilangan ng species nila ay nagkakapare-parehas. That's why, para hindi tayo malito dun sa mga pagpapangalan ng mga organisms na yon, doon po nabuo yung tinatawag nating scientific name, common names, and also the binomial names. Diba, Tutor C? So,
Yes,
ang
sir.
alam ko, so in Tutor C, yung scientific name, so lahat ng bagay or lahat ng organisms na meron tayo is they have their own scientific name. So, kumbaga, naalala ko pa ngayon yung Tutor C, it depends on kung sino yung nakadiskubre, ginagawa ng scientific name, kung sino din yung kung saang lugar na diskubre yung particular na organism na yon. So in this case, Tutor C, ang scientific name daw ay nahahatid sa dalawa. So the first one is the genus, yung unang part nga, ito ay laging capital letter, capitalized, and the other one is the species epithet. So it is written in italics. Kung makikita nyo po dito, Tutor C, dun sa pinakailalim na part, di ba, naka-italiced siya. So ito yung gagamitin mamaya natin, kung bibigyan tayo ng example, kung paano ba sinusulat yung scientific name ng isang organism. So next one is the common name. So it is locally used locally and may vary by region or country. So meaning to say, ito yung madalas po natin, Tutor C, na napapangalanan sa isang particular na organism. So bangus, wolf, lion, plants, gumamela, something like that. And when we talk about binomial names, binomial two, or we consist of genus names and specific epithet. So, bigyan ko rin ng example. So, first one we have here, first is the common name of domestic cat. So, ang binomial name niya, Tutor C, ay?
Common binomial name?
Yes po, Tutor Z.
That's genus Felis. Tama ba?
Yes po. Ang species naman po niya ay
Catus, kung tama na babasa ko, Tutor Marky.
Yes po, Tutor C. So, meaning to say, binomial, dalawa yung name niya. Ang genus, ang domestic cat ay, ang genus niya is Felis. Okay? So, ang kanyang species ay Catus. So, pagdating ng scientific name, pagsasamahin yung dalawang name, which is the Felis Catus. Ayan.
Yes.
So, in short, ang scientific name ng domestic cat is Felis cat. Alright? So, we have here also other examples, like for example, the dog. So, the common name is dog. Ang ating binomial name is, its genus is Canis, its species is Familiaris. So, therefore, its scientific name is, pag pinagsama, Canis familiaris. Alright. So, even as human ay meron tayong common name. So, human, ang binomial name niya is Homo and Sapien. So, therefore, ang ating scientific name, ano kaya? Okay? Ang ating scientific name ay, Homo sapien. Ayan. So, ayan. So, in short, we're all done. So, laging tandaan, yung unang word ng ating scientific name, yung unang word niya is always in scientific, in capitalized.
Capital.
Alright, so capital letter. So, pag pinagsama siya, in scientific name, it must be italic or italiced. Alright,
Yes.
so ayan. So, thank you very much sa ating grade 8 learners na nagko-comment ang ating mga scientific name ng human. Ayan, thank you very much. So, next po, now we will move on to the kingdom. So, dahil mas madami, medyo malawak sa Tutor C. Okay, titingnan ko yung oras, kaya medyo mamadali na ng konti.
Okay
ng konti. So, first one, Tutor C, ito medyo mahirap. Kanina nga, pinapractice ko na kung paano banggitin yung mga terms na to. Siyempre, so the first one is the kingdom Archaebacteria. Okay, Archaebacteria. Alright, so for this, Tutor C, ano po ulit ang description ng kingdom Archaebacteria?
Okay, ito ay group of single-celled organisms that are anaerobic as well as aerobic prokaryotes. Tama ba? This
Yes po,
bacteria live
Tutor
in
C.
various places amid in extreme environmental conditions like near volcanic activity. Bottom line nito, Tutor Marky, is that this is a single cell organism. Napaka-basic sa lahat ng basic.
Yes, so tama si Tutor C. So of all the na pag-uusapan nating mga kingdom, when we talk about the Archaebacteria, so it is a single-celled organism, just like that.
Yes.
So,
Kasi hindi na siya lalampas doon. Tayo ay multi-celled tayo eh. Ito single-celled lang siya.
all right, thank you very much, Tutor C. And also, this particular kingdom Archaebacteria has 3 classifications. So we have methanogens, we have the halophiles, and thermophiles. So the first one is methanogen. So it exhibits places where there is no oxygen. So they produce methane gas. Alright? Kumbaga, itong particular na bacteria na to, Tutor C, na present siya kung tayo ay nasa bukiran, so may mga dayami, yung, di ba nung bata tayo kapag tawag dito, may mga tuyong dayami, tawa ba? Yung mga, yung sa palay, tuyong palay, di ba backtibe tayo, nagpa-tumbling. So kung baka may naaamoy tayong parang methane gas. Okay, it is because there is a presence of methanogens. Kumbaga,
Yes.
okay. So the next one is the halophiles. So ito yung itsura niya. So they live in areas where the concentration of salt is very high. So meaning to say, so syempre, the more mas madaming salt or the more mas maalat or concentration ng salt ang meron ng isang organism, therefore may presence siya ng halophiles. And lastly, we have the thermophiles. They are organisms that can survive in extreme high temperature and low pH. So kumbaga, of all the classification of kingdom Archaebacteria, si thermophiles, from its name, thermo, heat, pwede siyang mag-survive sa pinakamataas na temperature. Even, buhay pa siya kahit 100 degrees Celsius na, Tutor C. Or so kung ito ay nakikita 100 degrees Celsius, buhay pa itong sa thermophiles. So tandaan lang, thermophiles parang thermos, mainit. Thermophiles. Okay, it can survive extreme temperature.
And napansin natin, Tutor Marky, dito sa tatlong grupong ito, these are organisms na extreme.
Yes
diba?
po.
Lahat ng areas na extreme, no oxygen, super salty, at saka super hot, kayang-kaya nila.
Okay, kumbaga, mga batikan so sa mga lahat ng bagay, itong mga nasa kingdom Archaebacteria. All right, so what's next? The second one is kingdom Eubacteria. All right. So mostly found on organism in the world. So kumbaga mas madali silang makita or ma-identify. So they are unicellular. So meaning to say isa lang, and macroscopic. They're also known as true bacteria and are present in almost surfaces.
Yes.
Dahil present siya in all surfaces, even inside our body. Kasi nga, both living and non-living things, meron tayong eubacteria or present ito. So, they are present sa skin natin, sa nostrils, sa mouth, sa gums, okay, between our teeth and even in a large intestine. So, meaning to say, our body has its eubacteria.
Yes.
Alright.
And insert ko lang, Tutor Marky, na dito sa kingdom Eubacteria, pagkakaiba nila, yung kanina ay extreme, eto naman ay mga ordinary.
Yes po, Tutor. Kung saan, okay, kumbaga, nasa laylayan. Okay, makikita na, madali na silang makita. And of course, syempre, yung under the kingdom Eubacteria, okay, makaklassify natin siya according sa shape para mas madali. So, sa shape, sa itsura niya. So, ito yung mga example kung makikita natin. Tutor C, meron tayong spiral or yung parang, other term for spiral, Tutor C, yung medyo pabilog na paikot. Okay, or comma shapes. Yes po, Tutor C. And the other one is rod shape. Pahaba. Rod. Okay, pahaba. And the last one is round or spherical in shape. Pabilog. So, lagi tandaan, grade 8 learners, kingdom Eubacteria, they are classified according to their shape.
Alright. Yes. Ang daling tandaan, no?
Yan. Talagang mahaba to, Tutor C, actually, kaya medyo binabawan ko na lang ng konti. Kasi nga, syempre, Tutor C, ang ating mga grade 8 learners, mayroon naman din silang modules na hawak. And
kumbaga, overview naman eh. At saka, madali siyang intindihin. Kanina, mga extreme, Ngayon naman mga common tapos classified based on shape. How
Alright.
about protist naman?
Okay, ayan. Si protists naman, Tutor C, ayan. So, they are known as the artificial grouping. So, bakit natin sinabing artificial? Kasi, iba-iba sila ng, ng itsura sa bawat isa. Although they
Mhm.
are part of a certain kingdom, kumbaga iba-iba ng sizes, yung movement, even yung movement
Mhm.
nila, and even yung method kung paano sila nagigain ng energy, iba-iba. So,
Yes.
they are groups of all the eukaryotes that are not fungi, animals or plants. They look very different from each other. Gaya nung ipinakikita natin sa screen, merong mga parang
Mhm.
dahon, iba parang corals, iba yung
Mhm.
parang palay, so on and so forth. So
Oo.
dito, Tutor C ay meron tayong classification. So una na dyan si phototropes. Okay, so photo, ayan nga, mataan parang picture lang. They are one of the classifications of kingdom photos wherein they produce their own food. Wow, sana all, 'di ba? Hindi na pinaghihirapan. So it has a different examples. First one is si Dino uh
Flagellates. Flagellate.
flagellates. Okay, mostly they are found in the oceans and seas. So ibig sabihin, Tutor C, kumbaga kung tayo ay mahihilig sa tahong, 'di ba, Tutor
Mhm.
C? Okay, tapos kapag may nabalita tayo sa TV, okay, na okay, ito ay may ngayong red tide. Okay, kasi ibig sabihin, there is a certain bacteria present on that particular tahong, which is the dinoflagellates. Ayan. So, yun yung nagpapa harmful nung kinakain natin since they are mostly found in the oceans and seas. Kaya kayo, yung mga grade 8 learners, kapag kakain ng tahong, yung mga mahilig sa tahong, though it is rich in iron din, okay, and iodine of course, ay syempre, ingat lang din tayo kung pakinig din tayo sa
Yes.
balita kasi baka may presence na siya ng protease na ito nga example.
Mhm.
All right. So our second example is the Eurogenoids. So they are exhibits fresh water body. So kung kanina, yung isang example natin is mostly matagpuan sa oceans and seas, dito sa fresh water naman.
Yes. And when you say
And
freshwater, river, lakes, ponds,
yes,
yung mga ganun.
alright, yes, correct, Tutor C. So, kumbaga, common din natin 'to nakikita. At ito pa yung mas common, Tutor C. Ito yung algae.
Ay, of course.
Alright, so kung makikita niyo, Tutor C, its big features, yung physical features niya, it has different colors. Kung saan yung grade 8 learners natin ay mas maano pa nila tawag dito, mas ay oo nga no, ganun yung itsura niya. May makita tayong kulay green, kulay brown, okay, kulay red. Okay, kung 'di ba nabalitaan natin Tutor C sa Boracay, yung mga nag-swimming, okay, mayroong
Yes.
mga algae silang nakikita, yung kulay green. That particular algae, okay, is part of the kingdom protist. All right. So, ayan, nakikita ko naman
And may mga
nagko-comments.
algae rin sa dagat na umiilaw, Tutor Marky.
Oh, yes. Opo. Yes, Tutor C. So, syempre yung those different colors of a certain algae, since they are classified with their colors, they also have their own description. So mga green algae naman, they are diverse in size and shape. Commonly, green yung nakikita natin sa sapa, yung mga
Yes.
lumot-lumot, Tutor C, sa dagat. So we talk about golden algae, they are the one who stores food as oil. Kumbaga
Yes.
kapag kinontract natin tong algae na to, nagpo-produce siya ng oil. And next one is brown algae, which are mostly macroscopic. Ito yung Tutor C, yung nakikita natin sa tabing dagat or sa
Mhm.
seashore. Okay, yung medyo brown or brown algae. And lastly, yung red algae, they are multicellular. So in short, yung red algae medyo hindi natin masyadong hindi siya common unlike dun sa other three na nabanggit natin kanina. All
And also
right.
grade 8, if you are talking about macroscopic, ibig sabihin nakikita ng ating mga mata. Hindi na kailangan ng microscope.
Yes, thank you very much, Tutor C. And last but not the least, syempre, ang fungi, Tutor C. Okay, so a fungi is a kingdom of heterotrophic single-celled, okay, single-celled or multi-nucleated or multicellular organisms. So fungi cannot produce their own food because they have no chlorophyll, unlike the other one kanina. So, siyempre yung fungi, best example natin, Tutor C, itong, anong Tagalog nito, Tutor C?
Yan nasa picture. Mga
Yes,
kabuto.
coach. Ayun, kabute. So, kabute is,
Itake, mga ganon.
siyempre, hindi naman, not all the kabute ay nakakain. Okay. 'Di ba? Siyempre may iba ay talaga namang siyempre it's part of the may mga bacteria o may mga nakakalason. Ayan.
Yes.
So, just nabanggit niya ni Ma'am Ninita, green algae are ayun, lumagpas na. Okay. Hindi ko na nakita. Sayang naman. Ayan, green algae are the most familiar kind among the housewives because they serve as salad. O, 'di ba? May pa-trivia pa si Ma'am Ninita. All right. All right. So now. So alright, so ayan. So
Yun.
dito, so ang ating for kayang-kaya natin to, Tutor C. Okay. So directions arrange the organisms to their hierarchical taxonomy. Remember that organisms are ranked from the largest to the smallest group. Write the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the space provided to know the code. So we have here the different classifications of organisms. So all we need to do is to arrange them. Okay, so according to their rank. So which is from largest to the smallest group. All right. So siguro para mas mabilis tayo, Tutor C, para mas mamaya is mas ano pa natin, mas ano natin yung time natin. So first one, siguro sagutin natin, Tutor C. Okay, the first one is the domain. The second one is the kingdom. Okay, the third
Yes.
one is the phylum. Okay, pababa tayo. From general to specific. Next one is the class. The fifth one is the order. 6 is family. 7 is genus. And 8 is species. So therefore, our code is 4, 1, 6, 7, 2, 5, 3, and 8. Alright? Tutor C, ayan. So ito medyo madali na in terms of scientific naming, Tutor C. Tutor C, our directions.
Yes, for the direction dito, mga grade 8, scientific naming, identify the organism by analyzing the given clues in each item. So yung given clue ay etong yung disorganized na, di ba? Na letters. So, number 1, gamit yun na sa baba, Artiodactyla suidae are highly consumable meat for most Filipinos.
Alright. So, kumbaga, Tutor C, this particular Artiodactyla suidae, this is a scientific name, Tutor C. So, all they need to do is to identify kung kanino bang scientific name yung binasa ni Tutor C kanina based on the clues, which is it is highly consumable meat for most Filipinos. So, here are the choices. So we have the carabao, the duck, the goat, and the pig. So dito sa ating first question, kanino kayang scientific name yung binanggit ni Tutor Z kanina, grade 8 learners? Okay.
Okay. So na-confuse ako kasi bago. So basically, tama yung words, pero hanapin natin yung animal or organism based on the given clue. And the clue is highly consumable meat for most Filipinos.
Alright. So, ayun. So, nakita ko si Janelle Cabilin. Okay. Pig daw. Si Lai Kagalang, pig. Catleo Soriano, pig. Christian Alvaro, pig din ang answer niya. So, let's reveal now the answer. Okay. Kumbaga, kung bibili ka sa tindahan, gamit ang scientific name, okay, pabili nga po ng 1 kilong Artiodactyla suidae. Ayan. So, kung baga hampasin niya, charot lang. Okay, maloloka pa sa yung tendera. So, in short, pig. Okay. Okay, thank you very much, Tutor C. And for our second statement, we have Bostaurus are the most helpful domestic animals raised as dairy animals for milk and other dairy products. So, this Bostaurus is the scientific name of what? Is it chicken, cow, horse, or a panda? Alright, so let's wait for our grade 8 learn. Ayan, tumawa pa si Beverly, nabili yung joke ko kanina.
Janelle Cabilin, sabi niya, Tutor Marky, cow daw, cow. Ganun din si Kurt Axel Purok, Stella Maris Lapos, Angel Rose Nolasco, Lorenzo DRG, and last one on my end, Raven Manuel.
Ayan, is it you? In short, Tagalog niya. Okay. The answer is, si Bostaurus ay Cow. Ayan, very good. Grade 8 learners. And for our last, okay, so Canis familiaris. Ito para nabanggit natin kanina, tutors. Have protective instincts and provide companionship to pet lovers. Is it
Mhm.
bird, cat, dog, or rabbit? Ayan, parang ako meron din akong ganito meron din akong Canis familiaris eh. Talagang lagi na pampawala ng pagod natin 'yan. Ayan, yehey daw sabi ni Ma'am Ninita. Ayan. So sabi ni Kurt Furok Tutor C dito, meron siyang dog, si
Oh.
si ayan si Janelle Cabilin, okay, si Marniel Ramos, dog din, Lorenzo DRG dog. All right, Jamela ayan. Alright, and si Ma'am Ninita Tolentino, dog din ang answer niya. So the answer is dog. Alright. Ayan, so
Alright,
medyo
true or false
padali
natin.
natin tutorial C, so true or false lang to. So
Mhm.
fungi undergo sexual and asexual reproduction. Is it true or false? The answer is true.
True,
Alright.
yes, yes.
So the second one, okay, hype absorbs and provides nutrients to the fungi. The answer is, alright, the answer is true. And for
True.
the last statement, fungi that feed on decaying matter are called heterotrophic. The answer is
Yes.
false. Alright,
Mhm.
so, ayan, tatlo lang po to, Tutor C. Let's move on to our assessment na. Okay, Tutor C, question number 1 po.
Yes. For question number 1, which of the following archaebacteria can live in places yun with high temperature? Daling matandaan. A. Fungi, B. Halophiles, C. Metatnogens, and D. Thermophiles. So, clue dyan is high temperature.
Ayun,
So,
no?
let's me see. Number 1 po tayo para hanapin natin dito. I'm not sure, Rolenzo, DRG. Number 1 is letter D. Sabi niya siguro para dito yung Tutor Marky. Ganon
Yes
din
po.
si Abdul Rahman Bari, Jamela Castro Orsdanya, and Stella Maris Lapus.
Alright, so
Letter
most
D
of
daw
them
sila.
answered Tutor C, letter D, thermophiles.
Yes.
Is it thermophiles? Alright, very good. Grade 8 learners, it's thermophiles. For the question
Yes.
number 2, bacteria are classified according to which characteristic? Is it letter A, color, letter B, shape, letter C, size, or letter D, texture? Alright. Grade 8 learners, we are now on question number 2 of our assessment. So, bacteria are classified according to their what? Okay, we are now on question number 2. So, according to Janelle Triñanes, it is letter B, shape. Mary Rose Santos, letter B also. Kurt Axel Furok, B, I think po. Alright, so Christine Rubio, letter B. James Chu, letter B. Leia Obiliano, letter B. Daisy Santos de la Cruz, letter B. So, the bacteria are classified according to their shape. Very good, grade 8 learners. And last but not the least, Tutor
Question.
Z.
These are the largest in size of the algae species. A. Brown algae ba yan? Yung kanina. B. Golden algae. Green algae sa letter C. Or D. Green algae. Ito actually yung sinabi natin na macroscopic ng algae
Yes,
kanina.
Tutor
Yung
C.
nakikita ng mata, hindi na kailangan ng microscope. Is it A, B, C, or D? Beverly Joyce Lungayan, Tutor Marky, letter B. Ang nakita ko, Cyril Alcantara as well. Si Cyril nga lang is letter C. Ganun din si Luke David. Pagdating kay Ginger Alonso, letter B. At kay Laika Galang, letter C.
Alright. So, what will be the correct answer? The answer is letter A, brown algae. Yung
Yes,
makita natin sa tabing dagat or seashore.
Mhm.
All right, so comment your scores. Congratulations, grade 8 learners, and good job. For our side task
Very
for
good.
the week, okay, write a short essay about the lesson you have learned in this module using key facts and ideas. Use your own words, the minimum of 50 to a maximum of 100 words. Write a short essay about the lesson have learned to this. Ayan. So the hashtags that you're going to use are, the first one is hashtag organism, hashtag ETUlay Science 8, and hashtag ETUlay Level Up. So, grade 8 learners, screenshot nyo na itong side task for the week. Okay, so, syempre, yung mapipili namin dito ay i-announce namin sa ating awarding ceremony or recognition day sa week 8. Ayan, so, na-picture na siguro natin grade 8 learners, you see. And, of course, Ayan. Tutor C.
Yes, so that's it for today, class. Meron lang ako hinahanap sana pang follow-up, Tutor Marky, sa mga question na nakita ko. But anyways, we will follow this up next Monday. For the meantime, for comments and suggestions, email us at edtech@deped.gov.ph. And up next, pagkatapos namin ni Tutor Marky, our Tutor Kevin and Tutor Bandong for Science 9. This is once again Tutor Z from SDO Tarlac Province together with...
I am Tutor Marky from SDO Bulacan saying sa agham, ikaw ang bida. So everyone, like and share this episode or this session. Tutor
Yes,
C.
and for the meantime, Tutor Marky, class
Dismiss.
dismiss. Thank you,
Ingat.
guys.
Share. Thank you.
Ang husay naman! Natapos mo ang iyong tutorial session kasama ang iyong mahusay na ETUlay tutor. May bago ka bang natutuhan? I-share na yan gamit ang hashtag #ETUlayLevelUp. Huwag aalis ha dahil may susunod pang programa na pwede mo ring panoorin at salihan dahil naghihintay na ang iyong mga tutors. Happy learning dito sa ETUlay!